Hello, D-Gens. Welcome to Degenerate Golf Updates. I, of course, am the brofict one, AJ. Thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe and share the channel down below. Big weekend in golf. Even though it was NFL Week 1 and college football Week 2, golf is still going strong with the DP World Tour BMW PGA Championship. This tournament started last Thursday, had a brief pause on Friday with shortened holes. We'll get to all of that in a little bit. Let's talk about the results, though, real quick. Shout out Shane Lowry for pulling ahead and winning the whole thing, beating out Rory and Rahm, tied for second at Shane Lowry won at minus 17. McIlroy and Rahm tying at 16. You got Taylor Gooch at fourth, minus 15. And Hovland... Ooh, and a couple names I'm not going to try to pronounce because I will get canceled. Wrapping up the top 5. So not a bad showing for PGA and LIV golfers and DP golfers. Obviously, the biggest controversy in this course was allowing the LIV golfers to play in DP Tour events in order to get World Golf Rankings. They are allowed to play in the DP Tour because arbitration was halted and they were given essentially a pass to play until it is reviewed again in February 2023 by a UK judge. Now, all of that being said, let's not forget as well, LIV Golf has put in with the OWGR in order to receive World Golf Ranking points for each of their events. Now, obviously, the big feedback has been we can't do that because LIV Golf is only 54 holes and that is not a full PGA tournament. Well, it turns out LIV Golf may have a leg to stand on now. Regardless of all the shaming, regardless of everything anyone has said, the PGA, the DP, and the OWGR essentially making it so that LIV golfers can get points for their tournament. Let's go ahead and dive into that. This tournament started on Thursday, September the 8th, with an end date of September 11th on Sunday. That is all fine and dandy, a normal 4-day golf tournament. That was until, of course, unfortunate passing of Queen Elizabeth II, RIP, and thoughts and prayers to the family. Passed away unexpectedly late Thursday, suspending all play on Friday for all sporting events across the UK. Which, absolutely, totally understand, had to be done, one of those things. But now this puts the DP and BMW PGA Championship in a hard spot. Do we extend the tour an extra day? So we have a finish on Monday, or do we still finish up on Sunday? Well, the DP came out and essentially said, we're finishing up on Sunday, and that's what they did. They will not be making up that round on Friday. They will continue as if everything is normal going into Sunday and Saturday and Sunday, making it only a 3-round tournament. Only 54 holes, a.k.a. LIV holes. And so, this tournament only being 54 holes, the big question for myself going into this was, will the OWGR still give out points? Because the argument for LIV not receiving points is it's not a full golf tournament, blah, 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 blah. And now you can go ahead and go out there and say, well, they had, blah, 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 whatever. We'll get to that in a second. OWGR ends up giving out points for this tournament. 54 holes were played, not 72, no makeup holes. And no makeup holes, they couldn't extend to Monday because they didn't have staffing. They didn't know if they could staff the event. So that's on you for not planning that out, DP. And now you put the OWGR in such a bad situation. Do we accept the 3-day results and give out points? The answer is yes. The answer is yes. The OWGR gave out points for this. And, what hypocrites? All of them. All of them. All of you. Seriously. Are you kidding me? LIV Golf, just applied. They applied. They are waiting for the OWGR to come out and make a ruling on whether they can receive points. And from this, it seems no-brainer. How are they not accepted already? How is this upcoming LIV Golf event in Chicago not going to be World Golf Rankings? You just accepted a 3-day tournament, 54 holes. This is bullshit. This is absolute bullshit. There is no reason that this should even be a conversation anymore. LIV golfers should get points for their tournaments. Now, let's, I understand. Fine. It's hard to find people to work those events nowadays all around the world. Fine. We can go with that. We can go with that story. That's fine. But then it's on the OWGR. Then it's on the OWGR to come out and say, hey, this is not a full event. We will not be giving out points for this. To which, then the players are like, oh, why the hell am I playing? Why am I doing this? Blah, 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 blah. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. The OWGR already ripped the lid off, per se. Because now LIV Golf, if they say no, let's say OWGR says no, because that's kind of where everything was leaning towards with this whole LIV versus PGA DP everything. OWGR obviously looked like they were leaning to not accept it. But now LIV Golf can come to them and say, hey, by the way, you remember that tournament in mid-September where they couldn't finish because the queen died? Yeah, that was only 54 holes. So let's go ahead and speed this process up a little bit. If anything, this gives LIV Golf more ammunition in the chamber to fire off and get themselves World Golf points, which, after this weekend, they deserve to get. They deserve to get. It is unbelievable that we are even still having this conversation. And to any of you golf fans out there, that say, well, this is a sanctioned event and they couldn't do it because of staffing and blah, blah, shut up. You're wrong. You are wrong. Obviously, the OWGR has a way to distribute points when tournaments are cut short. So why can't they just use that same point system for LIV? Why? I'm genuinely asking. Drop it in the comments down below because I don't understand why. I'm stumped. I'm completely stumped. Again, shout out for Shane Lowry for winning this. I'm sorry that this whole story kind of drapes over the DP, but that's the big story coming out of this. LIV golfers deserve to get golf rankings for their tournament, especially if they're going to go ahead and allow shit like this to happen. It is on the DP for not having the proper staff and proper stuff in place in case something gets suspended and play gets suspended. They should have a fail-safe for that. What if instead of the queen dying, it was 100-mile-an-hour winds, pouring rain, and thunderstorms everywhere on Friday? You're still just going to cancel it? That's bullshit. That's bullshit. You didn't play your full tournament. And that's not on the golfers. The golfers should still get the full points. That's on you, DP. And that's on you, DP and PGA, for now giving LIV the opportunity and the loophole, essentially, to get their points. I truly believe after all of this, by the end of the year, LIV will be able to get golf points as they should. It's a golf tournament, and if this 54 holes says anything, that's all you need. That's all you need. Shane Lowry is still the winner. Rory McIlroy still came in second, along with Jon Rahm. Taylor Gooch still came in fourth. Nothing else changed. They didn't move the points. They didn't add any. They didn't do shit. But they gave him the points. So, I mean, it's a pretty cut and dry case in my opinion. LIV Golf should be able to get these points. And let me know what you think in the comments down below. Should LIV golfers be able to get these points? And while you're down there in the comments, please make sure you like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Help us continue to grow and stay up to date on all LIV Golf and golf news. Also, hit the link tree down below to follow us on all of our social media. Make sure you stay up to date with all of the Degenerate content. Again, it's ridiculous that we're still talking about this. OWGR should give LIV Golf full points, especially if they're going to be able to pull shit like this with regular tournaments. Again, I've been the Bro for 20 AJ. Thank you so much for listening and watching, and we'll see you next time on Degenerate Takes.